Unbelievable ancient Rome. Bizarre facts that will blow your mind. They did not use soap. One astonishing fact about ancient Rome that may blow your mind is that the Romans did not use soap for personal hygiene. Instead of relying on soap, they employed a different method to clean themselves, which may seem quite unconventional by today's standards. To keep themselves clean, the Romans used aromatic oils or perfumes, known as unguents, to cleanse their skin. These oils were typically scented and were believed to have cleansing properties. They would apply the oils all over their bodies to remove dirt and odors. Before we proceed further, don't forget to subscribe to the Roman Chronicles. Let's get back to the video. After applying the aromatic oils, the Romans would use a metal tool called a strigil to scrape off the oils, along with dirt, sweat, and dead skin cells. The strigil had a curved shape and a sharp edge, which allowed them to effectively remove impurities from their skin. This scraping process was a common practice in public baths and private spaces. There were both benefits and drawbacks to this method of cleaning. On the positive side, the use of aromatic oils left the skin smelling pleasant and helped mask body odors. The oils also moisturized the skin, preventing dryness and providing a level of protection. Moreover, the scraping with the strigil allowed for exfoliation, removing dead skin cells and promoting healthier skin. However, there were some drawbacks as well. While the aromatic oils helped in cleaning, they did not possess the same disinfecting properties as modern soap. This meant that the Romans might not have been as effective at removing bacteria or other microorganisms from their bodies. Additionally, the use of oils and a strigil would require access to these resources, which might have been costly and limited to certain segments of society. It is fascinating to think that the Romans had developed their own unique method of personal hygiene, diverging from the common practice of using soap that we are accustomed today. The unconventional approach highlights the cultural differences between ancient Rome and the modern world. The fact that Romans did not use soap to clean themselves challenges our preconceived notions about hygiene and cleanliness. It serves as a reminder that different civilizations have their own customs and practices, shaped by their cultural context and available resources. So the next time you reach for a bar of soap, consider the extraordinary bathing habits of the ancient Romans and the aromatic oils and strigils they relied on to keep themselves clean. It is truly remarkable how the Romans found alternative methods to maintain hygiene and a fragrance without the use of soap. They drank gladiator blood. One mind-boggling aspect of ancient Rome was the belief held by some Romans that drinking the blood of gladiators could cure ailments, particularly epilepsy, or enhance their vitality. This peculiar practice reveals the intersection of superstition, bloodlust, and a quest for physical well-being in the Roman mindset. In ancient Rome, gladiator fights were popular spectacles, drawing immense crowds to amphitheaters. These fights showcased the skills and bravery of gladiators as they engaged in combat, often resulting in injuries and bloodshed. While gladiatorial combat was primarily a form of entertainment, some Romans attributed mystical properties to the blood spilled during these battles. The idea that drinking the blood of gladiators could cure epilepsy or boost vitality was rooted in ancient beliefs about the transfer of strength and power. It was believed that by ingesting the blood of a strong and courageous individual, one could acquire their attributes and abilities. Gladiators, with their physical prowess and warrior spirit, were seen as prime candidates for this transfusion of vitality. Unfortunately, there are no surviving images specifically depicting Romans drinking the blood of gladiators. However, ancient Roman mosaics and ruins offer glimpses into the world of gladiatorial combat and the grand amphitheaters where these spectacles took place. These visual representations depict the intense battles, grand arenas, and cheering spectators, providing a vivid glimpse into the spectacle and fascination surrounding gladiatorial contests. This practice of drinking gladiator blood was driven by a combination of superstition and the desire for physical and mental enhancement. It reflected the Romans' belief in the mystical properties of blood and their pursuit of personal well-being through unconventional means. However, the consequences of this practice were not scientifically substantiated and carried inherent health risks. Drinking the blood of another person, particularly in a gladiatorial context where wounds were common, posed significant health hazards. Blood-borne diseases and infections, such as hepatitis or sepsis, could easily be transmitted through such practices. Additionally, the consumption of human blood reflects a form of bloodlust and a macabre fascination with violence that was prevalent in ancient Roman society. While this practice may seem bizarre and repugnant to modern sensibilities, it offers a fascinating insight into the beliefs and customs of the time. It highlights the intersection of superstition, a thirst for vitality, and the enduring allure of gladiatorial combat in ancient Rome. They used urine for cleaning. One astonishing practice of the ancient Romans was their use of urine for various cleaning purposes, including bleaching and cleaning clothes, teeth, and hair. This unconventional approach to hygiene and cleanliness may seem both intriguing and perplexing to modern sensibilities. Urine, particularly that of humans or animals, contains ammonia, which acts as a natural cleaning agent. The Romans recognized the bleaching and disinfecting properties of urine and utilized it in their cleaning routines. They collected urine in various containers, such as pots or amphorae, from public latrines or designated collection points. The Romans employed urine as a cleaning agent for various textiles, including clothes. They would soak their garments in urine, allowing the ammonia to break down stains and brighten the fabric. This bleaching process was particularly useful for white garments, as it helped to maintain their brightness and cleanliness. The use of urine extended to personal grooming as well. Romans believed that urine had a whitening effect on teeth, and they would rinse their mouths with urine as a form of dental hygiene. Additionally, some Romans used urine as a hair treatment, believing it could act as a natural shampoo, cleanser, and even a hair dye. While there are no specific images depicting the use of urine for cleaning in ancient Roman frescoes or excavations, visual evidence does offer insights into related aspects. Frescoes may depict public latrines, where urine collection would have taken place, or laundry shops, where the process of cleaning garments could occur. Excavations of ancient Roman sites may unearth pottery or containers that were used for storing and transporting urine. The use of urine as a cleaning agent was driven by factors such as the ammonia content, availability, and cultural practices of the time. Ammonia, a natural component of urine, acts as an effective cleaning agent due to its chemical properties. Urine was readily available and easily collectible from public latrines or designated points, making it a practical choice for various cleaning purposes. However, the use of urine as a cleaning agent had its drawbacks. The strong odor associated with urine would have been a pervasive presence during the cleaning process. It is worth noting that the Romans were known to add other substances, such as herbs or perfumes, to mask the smell. Nonetheless, the distinct aroma of urine would likely have been an enduring aspect of the cleaning routines. While the use of urine for cleaning may seem unappealing to modern standards, it is essential to understand the historical and cultural context in which the practice emerged. The Romans, with their limited access to modern cleaning products, utilized the resources available to them to maintain cleanliness and hygiene. They had a taboo priest. The Flamen Dialis held a unique and revered position as the high priest of Jupiter, the king of the Roman gods. This priestly office was one of the most prestigious in Roman religion, but it also came with numerous restrictions and taboos that governed the behavior and daily life of the Flamen Dialis. One of the significant taboos observed by the Flamen Dialis was the prohibition against wearing a knot or a ring. This restriction meant that the Flamen Dialis could not tie knots or fasten anything with a knot, including his own clothing. Similarly, he was forbidden from wearing a ring. These taboos were associated with the idea of maintaining purity and avoiding the entanglement or corruption of divine powers. Knots were seen as potential sources of bad luck or ill omens, and by refraining from wearing them, the Flamen Dialis ensured that he remained ritually pure and free from any negative influences. Another notable taboo was the prohibition against touching a dead body or goat. The Flamen Dialis had to avoid contact with death or anything associated with death, as it was believed to be a source of impurity. Touching a dead body or a goat, which was associated with sacrificial rituals, could have compromised the Flamen Dialis's ritual purity and potentially jeopardized the effectiveness of his priestly duties. This taboo exemplified the need for the Flamen Dialis to embody purity and maintain a close connection with the divine realm. Additionally, the Flamen Dialis was required to sleep in his own bed for 3 consecutive nights without interruption. This taboo symbolized the stability and permanence of the Flamen Dialis's position and the power he represented. By ensuring that he remained in his own bed, the Flamen Dialis reaffirmed his connection to the divine and his role as the representative of Jupiter. Breaking this taboo would have been seen as a disruption in the sacred order and could have had negative consequences both for the Flamen Dialis and the community he served. The taboos observed by the Flamen Dialis served various purposes and carried significant implications. They were intended to maintain the priest's purity and spiritual connection, ensuring that he was free from any contaminating influences. By adhering to these restrictions, the Flamen Dialis symbolized the power and authority of Jupiter, reinforcing the divine connection between the gods and the Roman state. Moreover, the taboos also aimed to prevent bad omens or negative forces from entering the sacred sphere, safeguarding the religious and social well-being of the community. Ancient Rome was an era filled with unbelievable and fascinating aspects that continue to captivate our imagination, from their peculiar bathing habits and unconventional cleaning methods to their superstitions, practices, and cultural norms. Ancient Rome offers a rich tapestry of extraordinary features that make it a subject of enduring fascination. Ancient Rome's uniqueness lies in its ability to surprise and challenge our preconceived notions. The Romans' avoidance of soap in favor of aromatic oils and strigils for cleaning, their belief in the mystical properties of gladiator blood, the use of urine for various purposes, and the restrictions observed by the Flamen Dialis are just a few examples of the incredible and often mind-boggling aspects of Roman culture. What makes ancient Rome even more compelling is its lasting impact on the world. From architecture and engineering marvels like the Colosseum and aqueducts to legal systems, political structures, and cultural legacies, the influence of ancient Rome can still be seen and felt today. The sheer scale and grandeur of Roman achievements, coupled with their complex social dynamics and vibrant cultural life, make ancient Rome an endlessly intriguing subject of study and admiration. Reflecting upon what you've learned today, which of these ancient Roman practices surprised you the most and why? Were there any practices you found more practical or interesting than initially thought? We would love to hear your insights and thoughts on this topic. Please share your answers in the comments below. Remember, every culture, including our own, has its quirks and idiosyncrasies that may seem strange from an outside perspective. Our goal is to foster a better understanding and appreciation for the rich tapestry of human history and the diverse cultures that make up our world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the annals of ancient Rome. Your engagement and curiosity make these explorations all the more rewarding.